Hello YouTube, welcome back to the G Auto Repair YouTube channel. It's been a while since my last video, and if you notice, this looks like a familiar patient. This is a 2005 Discovery. It's on a Freightliner chassis, C7 cat engine. Now the complaint today is loss of power. The customer complained that we have a loss of power. It doesn't drive like it used to. So we already did a few things off camera, and I already did a pre-diag, which I'm gonna do again for you guys so you can see what I did and how I came about with my conclusion. My conclusion was bad injectors. 2 bad injectors. Here we do have the new injectors. These are some big boys right here. So my buddy here already covered all the basics. When he started experiencing the issue, he changed the fuel filters, both of them. He changed a fuel pressure regulator, as we can see down there is new, and the air filter. So all the basic maintenance things and plus some have been done, and it did not fix the problem. From what I understand is he was on a long trip, topped off with diesel, drove about 100 miles, and he started experiencing the problem. He described it over the phone as a shudder on takeoff and lack of power. He couldn't go past what, 65? 60, 65. So he was concerned about it, and when he returned home, he covered all the basics, changed the filters, and still having the issue. Now I finally did get to ride with him, and I definitely felt a misfire. Like the engine didn't have enough power, and on takeoff he felt like the engine was struggling. Definite misfire. So we went ahead and did a power balance test, which we're gonna do again so you guys can see. And we determined that these 2 cylinders are bad. Now electronically there is no problem with the injector. It appears to be mechanically maybe stuck. The pin tool is not moving like it should, clogged, whatever the case is, but it's definitely in these 2 cylinders. This happened all of a sudden. It appears to be a common issue with these engines. This is a C7 cat engine. You can see the injectors are squirting out the oil as they operate, and when you disconnect it, it stops operating, but it's not injecting fuel. So that is the suspicion. That is my conclusion. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Go ahead and start the engine for me, and we're going to duplicate this for you guys to see live on camera. It's probably gonna get kind of loud in here. So number 6, no difference. Number 5, no difference. Number 4, different. See? So these are 2 dead cylinders here. We're gonna plug it back in. Nothing. Different. I'm not even gonna go past that because I already know all that is working good. Here's my issue right here. 2 disconnected injectors, no difference in the engine RPM. If I disconnect any other, you can hear the difference. Nothing. So there you have it. Number 5 and 6 not working. Now what amazes me about these engines, and I really don't work a lot with diesel engines, especially with these big mama jammas, but 4 cylinders all the way up mountains,
it's still working,
and right back. That is amazing to me. And as a matter of fact, I can kill 3 of the cylinders. You'll notice the difference, but the engine is still running relatively. You know, that to me is amazing. In a gasoline engine, this thing will be trying to jump out of here and running away down the street. That is crazy. 6-cylinder cat engine, only 4 are working. Went all the way to Tennessee, was it?
Tennessee. Yeah.
Tennessee and back, because the issue happened almost halfway there, right?
Yep.
Halfway there, and then drove all the way back. No, didn't get stranded or nothing. I mean, obviously he felt the difference in power, but the coach got him back, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and start with popping out these injectors. I already got them disconnected, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with these Allen. It's just 2 Allen bolts that hold it. I'm not sure the size yet. This is a 5mm here. Oh, look at that! I got it the first shot. 5mm. 5mm. I'm not gonna find the ratchet. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Hiding under the light.
If I put myself in another position, I might be able to do better.
Huh?
If I situate myself over there, I'm gonna be able to record it better.
Oh, okay. As a matter of fact, this one was loose.
Completely loose?
Yeah, man.
Think it has anything to do with it?
Nah.
Because I've been told before if they're loose, they don't function though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that one was definitely loose. Either that or maybe there's a little bit of because these really don't sit. They kind of are in like almost like a pivot there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why when I loosened this one came loose.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
So we're just gonna pull out these 2.
Let's put them somewhere there.
Yeah, we're gonna put these
Right here if you want, so they don't go nowhere.
right here, because the last thing we want to do is drop a bolt or something down the crankcase, and then we're gonna have a bad day indeed. This last bolt, man, this oil is something.
Jump up all
Yeah. I don't want to make a mess here, so these are probably gonna be kind of tight in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to pry them out. Before I do that,
you know.
let's see how hard they are to. Let's see where we can. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy here. because I really can't get a good fulcrum point to pull them out. So I'm gonna try with the hook and the slide hammer. So we're gonna have this set up, and we'll be with you momentarily. All right, guys, we're back. My little idea worked wonderfully. So what we use is a sliding hammer with this hook attachment to it. We already got the first one out. I just want to show you guys doing the second one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right here in the corner here where it bolts down, and we're just gonna tap it up, obviously without hitting anything else. Matter of fact, give yourself a better hand. Okay. Let me tighten this. Loose. There we go. All right, so we're gonna come here. Here. Make sure I don't. We're gonna go here. Do here again. There we go.
And that's how you take it out.
That's how it's done in America. Oh, juicy. Wow, that looks crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a lot of crud and stuff in there. So I'm starting to confirm my suspicions of the injector binding or getting clogged and not spraying like it should. Alright, so
We're back.
we're going to put this one. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna suck up any oil and diesel that drained into the cylinder. We're gonna use this brake bleeder tool. It's air operated. We're gonna stick the hose in there in the hole. We're gonna suck it up. Do the same thing with the second one, and then we're gonna pop the new ones in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with you after we get all that done. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the difference between the new and old. Major difference. This is the old, this is the new. See all this crust and junk all up in there? So we're gonna have to go ahead and put this one in number 5. Be number 5. Now we went ahead and suctioned out the inside with the brake bleeder. All I did was this little, with a regular drinking straw, put it in the tip so I can get into the little hole. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so this goes in like this. Right on in there. Of course, he's not gonna pop right on in there. There we go. All right, that's one step there. Go a little further, slightly. Let me see if with the same screws I can just drive it in the rest of the way. lost the
Everything.
valve cover there. Barely in there. I'll drive it in there a little bit. There, just gonna snug them up. All right, don't want to over torque them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one, number 6, and when I'm ready to do the power balance again, I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys, we got both new injectors in, connected, ready to do the power balance. This is after the new injectors. Gonna have to get pressurized again. Yeah, the fuel has to get pressurized. Dale. Dale. Yep. All right.
Se le acabó el shake.
Yeah.
¿Te acuerdas el bro?
So quedó ni pa'
You the man, brother.
All right. So there she goes, working on all 6 cylinders. So we're gonna go ahead and button this back up. We're gonna put the 13 new bolts on the valve cover, button it up, and we might just take you along for a ride.
That's right.
All right, I'll catch you later. All right, here we are on a test drive. She appears to be running like a champ. We're on the turnpike southbound. How would you say she's running?
Beautiful. Get at 75 miles per hour.
Let's see if we can get it up to, what is it that you normally get it up to?
It's 192 to get the temperature ready. So it's right at temperature.
What's the speed that you normally get it up to?
Oh, 70, 75.
But before you can get this high.
Before the highs, it's to go 60.
So, there we have it. Another satisfied patient. Quedó flamante. Mira, we got the working crew down there fixing I-75 that they've been doing for the past 50 years, since before I was born, and they're still not done. But that's another can of worms. That's something else. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you find this useful, and I'll catch you on the next video. Ciao for now.